Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And the first thing I need to do is thank you to my wonderful new subscriber who goes by Too Many Cats. Now, that depends. How many are we talking about? Because that still could be a high enough number for me. Too Many Cats, you're talking what, 30, 40? Okay. But thank you. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Anyway, I have a few things I want to go through. I will be talking about Sabbath in a moment, but quickly here, I really want to go through a review of a couple of my newest purchase, especially my last two, which I bought brand new at Frank's Music just before I went and bought the my newest Casio tone big keyboard, which I haven't taken out yet since I bought it. I want to make sure I have enough time to the next time I use it. I'll be taking it out of the box and setting it all up and going through the whole process of making something. But I've been listening to music. Yeah. So okay. First thing I want to review is the latest Frank Zappa that I have of the Grand Wazoo. I love it. I do appreciate it. Is of course is mostly it pretty much is all instrumental, so there no lyrics are necessary because it is all just pure music. I love the flow of it. It is completely different than Joe's Garage or my what is it called, Cheap Thrills, yeah. Instead of Cheap Thrills. So yeah. But yeah, okay. I really like it. I do give this a good 10 out of 10 though. It's just a different mood than what I was expecting from it's not, you don't have to expect anything vulgar from this one. Speaking of vulgar, I have to okay, let's talk about this new sound. The new sound by Geordie Greep. And when I say his new sound, it is definitely new sound. Now, I have had a chance to listen to this twice, okay? Now, I love it musically. I love where the whole thing goes sonically, like, there's a lot of good songs, especially in the middle of the album. Now, my biggest thing for me, and I bought this on a whim, just on complete 100% impulse. It was only 21.99, but is first of all, is that cover? Is that cover? Last year, at the end of the year, Scott Lade was talking about different prog albums of that year, and he had brought this one up, and then I also watched a review that he did of this album, and it intrigued me. Okay, I did sample some songs, a couple of songs here and there on Spotify before buying this, but I don't think I sampled the songs that I would like especially with Blues and Terra, and then even the last song. I know the last song is a cover song, If You Are But a Dream. I mean, I really actually I do love the new sound because that is a instrumental. It's actually really good. I don't mind Walk Up, Through a War. I mean, those two, for example, they're much better. It's okay. I couldn't get over his singing style. It to me it sounds a little bit like Jack Black. Like it, but I do hear the Frank Zappa. Speaking of Frank Zappa, I do hear the influences of the Frank Zappa stuff in there. I hear so many different influences from so many different sources. This album, I would have to say, is almost schizophrenic in a sense, but it suits it. It suits it because of the subject matter. You go and you go and start reading these depraved lyrics, and it's from a point of view. Scott Lade said it best in his review. I'm gonna leave his review down in the comments below. I'll pin it down there. you got to hear how he puts it. Yeah, I'll leave a link to that particular video from Scott Lade in the Proud Corner because he puts it. Yeah, he has a much better take on it than I do. But I'm giving it I'm giving it an 8, a strong 8 out of 10. I mean, I want to give it a little bit of a higher score, but those that his singing style on some of the songs and the way I don't know, it's just a little. It's a weird album for me. It might be standard for some people, but I totally do like it though. There's a part of me, I won't. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'll give it that extra point 0.5 because because that some of the music in it really goes to cool places. It is worth the journey of listening to it from start to finish, especially through the headphones, which I did the first time around. I played it in the headphones and it was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the appeal to some, you know, it was yeah, like I said, it was just some of the singing. Okay, I've talked about that long enough. I want to quickly now go to. Oh, by the way, what I played today so far, cause I had it on my shelf. I just grabbed them and I first thing I played was all of this, just for the second time. While I was preparing for this episode, for this here video, I was playing that. Then I needed to waste just a little bit more time, so I only played 3 songs from this. I played well, actually 4. I played Pumped Up Kicks, Call It What You Want, Don't Stop, and Waste. And yeah, yeah, I want to play the whole thing again very soon, but I wanted to hear those songs in particular for sure. And right now, in my player, being going to be played next, I put the Ween in because I want to hear that again. See, it's not in there because it's in my player, ready to be played again. So that's probably later once I get home after work. I still gotta go to work after I publish this. Okay, I've spoken enough. I want to get to the main part. Now, I want to talk about my what I have so far in my Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Dio, and where I'm going to go with the Ozzy stuff and Black Sabbath. Okay, so far, what is check marked? Okay, up above there. That's what I have. As you can see, I don't like paranoid is not check marked because I don't have it. Technical ecstasy is not check marked because I don't have it. And then there's, you get mob rules, which I do want, because I am going to get paranoid. I am going to get technical ecstasy, but I do have a lot of the main stuff, like the debut. I mean, Master of Reality, Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Sabotage. That's some of the best stuff right there. And then some would argue, Never Say Die is not as good. I really still love it. I do. And then they transitioned to Dio for 2 albums for Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules. And I remember really liking Mob Rules, and I want to get that for sure. But then you get like Born Again is with somebody else, Ian Gillan, or something like that. And then you got the Seven Star, which is a completely different guy now, and so I'm not sure about anything after Mob Rules. Like I might check out the Born Again and see what Seven Star, because I heard that not until you get to 13 here in 2013, which is again features Ozzy. It is like a reunion thing between Ozzy and Black Sabbath, and I do want to get that for sure because that's some more Aussie stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I do want all the Aussie stuff for sure, and I do want whatever I can find with Dio. Now, Speaking of Ozzy first, okay. What I still need to get from because yeah, let's go through them quickly. Of course, you see, I got the debut. I got Masters of Reality. I got Volume 4. I got Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I got Sabotage and Never Say Die. But of course, I also got Heaven and Hell. But that goes more with the Dio. All right. So what I need for Ozzy? Yeah, I wanted to write this down. Yeah, as you can see, I from all what he has put out, again the check marks is what I got. So of course you see I do have Blizzard of Oz. I do have I do have Diary of a Madman because I do play these. I do love them. But what's not on the list that I have? I have Speak of the Devil. It's nice is a nice live thing here that I have that's not on that list of studio albums. But I have it. And I love it. But I do have Bark at the Moon, of course, you know. I do have The Ultimate Sin. I do love that album too. It's a really good album. You know, and then, but what's not on here that I have? Oh yeah, the Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads tribute. That's so good. Such awesome guitar playing by Randy Rhoads. It's legendary. And of course, I do have a No Rest for the Wicked. You can't go without that. Have to have a No More Tears. You know, can't go without that. That's essential stuff. But again, something I have here that's not on there. I got Just Say Ozzy. Yeah, that's some more cool live stuff that yeah I need to play more often. And then I do have Osmosis. It's so I got that there. And then jump ahead a few years, almost a good 15 years. Is that 15 years? Or holy gosh, almost 25 years, and then Ordinary Man. You go from Osmosis 1995, yeah, and you jump up. That's 25 years. That's 25 years between Osmosis and Ordinary Man. So, and that's the only album I have of his newer stuff. But I will be getting Scream. I will be getting Patient Number 9, Black Rain, Undercover eventually. But I got all the necessary stuff. This was just available, and I saw it, and so yeah, I might as well get something new. But of course, I had to get all the necessary stuff. For me, it's from Blizzard of Oz right to No More Tears. Osmosis was is where I had kind of switched off the first time. But I do want to get into all the stuff, of course. And then quickly here, because of Heaven and Hell, but I had bought that first. And I do want to get. I didn't write down any of the other Dio stuff. I just wanted to write down the Black Sabbath and the Ozzy stuff. The saying that's so now when I go to Frank's Music or whatnot, I want to bring this list of what I need so I don't confuse. So I can actually look and say, yeah, I need and pick and choose because I'm not sure again about from 7 star right down to Forbidden. Everything in between those, I'm not sure. I will be getting 13, absolutely, but okay. And the next deal I want to get would be, of course, the Last in Line for sure. And I know they have it, so I might be getting that within 2 weeks. I'm kind of slowing down on getting some CDs here and there, just because I wanted to catch up on the listening aspect of it. But I'm not going to stop getting more CDs. Last thing, I ordered a CD off of Amazon.com. It's only supposed to. I won't be getting it anytime before May 23rd. gives you a hint right there of what I'm going to be getting. I had no choice but to order it, pre-order it, because it only gets released on May 23rd. And yes, I'm talking about the new Sparks album, Mad. So yeah, with an exclamation mark. So I'm looking forward to getting that. So yeah, I pre-ordered that. It costs altogether with shipping and handling $27. So I'm pretty okay with that. I'm looking forward to getting it and doing a proper listen and proper review. And why I didn't do any video yesterday is I'm again I caught the drawing bug, and I've been drawing some more stuff for Glenn Calloway from the basement. So yeah, I've been stoked on getting that. So I might be done sooner than I expected, because I've been just kind of wanting to draw. I'm looking at it now as incomplete. The second drawing, that is, I got a good start on it, and it's incomplete right now. And I don't want to show it. I don't actually want to show it to anybody until Glenn Calloway opens it. That the first one for the Grateful Dead that I did, that I kind of wanted to show. All right, so okay, I'm gonna let you go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I will love you forever. Greatly appreciate it. Um, yeah. So if you also don't be afraid to hit that like button, comment. I love and tried my best to get to everybody's comment. And okay, everybody, be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.